Today in the shop we have a 2009 Dodge Caravan with a 3.3 liter. This vehicle had a leaking coolant fitting that comes out of the thermostat housing. This Y fitting was leaking. It went in right underneath the coil pack into the thermostat housing. I've made my own T-fitting in there out of some fittings. I didn't want to replace the whole rear AC lines like Chrysler recommends you doing as a whole unit. It seemed pretty expensive, and this seems to be more cost effective. But when we got done this, we took it for a road test and we heard some clunking noises in the front end. So we brought it back in to check things out, and this vehicle has a loose left front outer tie rod end, which we are going to be changing today. It's a very simple procedure. First thing we want to do is raise and support your vehicle safely so you can get the tire off the vehicle. With the tire off the ground, you can wiggle the tire back and forth. You can hear and actually feel and see the play that's in the tie rod end. There's no play up and down, just side to side. You can see the movement in the outer tie rod end. Now with the wheel removed, we're going to spray some penetrating lubricant on the gem nut and on the threads of the tie rod end itself. Let that sit for 2 or 3 seconds before we try to get these off. Want to loosen the gem nut first. It's a 22 mil gem nut on here. Gem nut's loose. Now to remove the nut on the tie rod end, which is an 18 millimeter. To remove the tie rod end from the knuckle, just strike the knuckle with a hammer. It should pop out of there. Now just unthread the tie rod end. We're going to be installing this tie rod end here. Maze or Maz, or I'm not sure what it is. I call it El Cheapo Supremo. Open her up here. Tie rod end, Newcastle nut, and a fitting for greasing. Grease fitting. New cotter pin. Going to install the grease fitting before we put the tie rod in the car. Thread it in there. Grab your 7 mil, just give her a snug. Don't go all ape on that. Doesn't be too tight. Let's go put this on the car. Just going to spray a little lubrication on the threads of the outer tie rod end here. Take our new tie rod, thread it on. This vehicle will need an alignment when I'm done. Slide our new tie rod into the knuckle. Use the provided castle nut with the tie rod end. The castle nut is an 18 millimeter. Tighten it up so your castle nut lines up with the hole in the tie rod end, and install your cotter pin. Cotter pin. Perfect. Tighten your gem nut. Now to install your tire and drive it over to your alignment shop and get the vehicle straightened out.